Hi guys, this is my little project. It's a 1991 Tomos Golden Bullet that I restored and converted to a 3000 watt electric bike. I put the controller on the front here, right behind the front wheel, and I put the mid-drive motor right there. I used a cover that Tomos has had available to them back in the day. I did a completely sort of custom drivetrain. I got that sprocket made by a company called Asusa in California. They did a great job. I bought the pegs here, but I relocated them really up high because the original pegs were really low and they kind of scraped. So this thing actually can corner pretty well. It goes about, I think I topped out at 44 miles an hour. I managed to get it to pickup to be pretty good with the careful selection of sprockets and stuff. I put new shocks on it, got a new seat. I relocated the headlight from the now non-existent rear fender to the rack up here, and it actually fits really well. Has this little groove under the light that actually fits here, and then I managed to attach it with like a little bracket that I made. I like it much better up here. What else? So the tank's also been changed, so the tank is angled up higher than it was originally on the Tomos, and these covers are also angled a little bit more. That was to accommodate the battery that's inside of here. I put a charging port where the gas filler used to be, and then I 3D printed this cap, which I have yet to finish sanding. I'll probably print another one of these because I printed like a little ring that comes off of this that would hold it on so that you didn't have to hold this. But whatever this thermoplastic stuff is, it was kind of brittle, so it didn't work all that great. I'll probably have to figure something else out if I want it to be like that. I put a couple of bar end mirrors on here. The original mounting was up here. Probably wondering what this weird button is. I'm just testing it. This is a cruise control feature that was on the controller, but I haven't set it up to be activated by, or I haven't set it up to be canceled by the brake yet. So when I tested this, I pushed it and the thing started just accelerating out of control until I pushed it again. It was kind of frightening, but I'm fine, thank you. All these things work. Like my friend actually helped me hook up the horn. This actually, since this is only has a single filament headlight, it actually has an LED headlight now. There's no low and high, it's just on. And it's always on. And then the turn signals work. I'll show you all that stuff in a second. I liked keeping the original, like, most people tear these things off. I kind of like keeping them on there. I like the original turn signals. They make me more visible, and I just want to be really visible. I don't really care about stealth on a little bike like this that can be ridden on the street. Original drum, or I replaced the drum brakes that are in here. I replaced the forks. Obviously replaced the tires, restored the wheels and all that. Inside of here I put an LED bulb. Testing that now. I just got that today. I'm not sure I like it or not. I have to kind of see what it looks like later in the dark. I have a capacity monitor. So this used to be where the speedometer went, but I figured that the state of the battery is more important, so I put it here because usually I'll have a speedometer app on my phone here, so I don't really need that to be the speedometer. But I kind of like the way the old school speedometers look. What else can I tell you? Well, I'll turn it on. You can see how the lights work. So you see the tail light. This actually is an LED here, but then I have like a regular incandescent light under there for running. That's that shows you how many amps are being drawn right now. So the headlight and tail light, let's say license plate light, draw maybe anywhere from, wow, it's jumping all over the place, 0.3, something like that. I'm not sure exactly why it's jumping all over the place. I have to look into that. But this can be set to show you how much power you have in the battery, and that's obviously what I'm really interested in. Still working this out a little bit. I think the wire that I ran from this to the battery underneath here, underneath the tank, is a really thin wire, and I think it's starting to fray and making that act a little bit weird. So I gotta sort of trace that little bug. Here's the headlight. I mean, I think it looks pretty cool with the LED in there. I was sort of a fan of the old incandescent, but they use so much power that it actually cuts into the range, the amount of power that all these lights use, and definitely want to have this running all the time. My main issue with this light is I don't know if it's bright enough. I'm going to look at it at night. And let me show you the turn signals. So you have the right turn signal, and these work, you can see. And then the left turn signal works too. Same kind of thing. These are incandescent. You can kind of see, let's see how much that draws. So it says it's drawing 0.1. Again, I'm not too sure that's accurate. Now it says 0.3. So it's all over the place. Got to check that wiring. Okay, let me shut this thing off. I'm going to do another video where I show it running. Right now I have to adjust the chain because I had the rear wheel off, and you can see the chain's all it's got a huge amount of slack right now, so got to adjust that. And then we'll go for a little ride. Hope you like my bike.